Hey friends, my name is Nina from Santa Barbara. Please like and subscribe. Ever since I can remember, my older brother and dad had always been there for me. It was like their life's mission was to make me happy. Every day before going to school, Dad would comb my long curly hair and Jimmy would tie my shoelaces, cause for the love of God, I couldn't do it either. But Mom, she was the total opposite. No matter what I did, I just couldn't make her happy. Look at your grades, D again, and look at my boy, A+. I got this dress for you just yesterday and you ruined it playing. You don't deserve good things. She was always so critical. One time, she made pancakes, and I literally felt water in my mouth. Jimmy, I made your favorite breakfast, pancakes.
Wow, Mom, thanks. You are the best.
Mommy, can I have some? No, these are only for Jimmy. Her words made my heart shatter. But the moment she left, Jimmy passed his pancakes to me.
Don't worry about her. Have mine. Hurry up, eat them all up.
It was always the same. Mom would act like a Grinch to me, and Jimmy would make it up to me somehow. One day when I was 8, Dad had to go on a business trip, and it was getting so hard for me to braid my hair. When I asked Mom, she straight up refused. No way, please, leave my room. Seeing me worried, Jimmy tried and ended up tangling my hair badly.
I think it'll do. Come on, let's get to school.
But my hair.
It's the best I could do. You look fine.
Except I didn't look fine. The moment I entered school, the snickers and giggles made me realize I looked like I had a beehive on my head. I ran to the bathroom and started brushing my hair like crazy. And when the brush got stuck in my hair, I felt so angry that I took out scissors from my bag and chopped off my hair. The moment I stepped out of the bathroom, the kids looked at me in shock. And then laughter erupted in the school's hallway. Oh, she already looked bad. Now she looks like a buffoon.
I can't believe she did that. Is she cuckoo?
Before the boy could finish his sentence, someone lunged at him. It was Jimmy.
You don't talk to my sister that way. Got it?
OMG, he was going crazy. I had to rush and grab him from hitting the other boy. We were taken to the principal's office and Dad was called. He looked stunned seeing my hair, and when he heard what Jimmy did, he was speechless. Jimmy and the other boy both were suspended for a week. I thought we both would get a long lecture when we got home, but Dad was just pissed at Mom, and they both had a huge fight.
I can't take this anymore. You couldn't find it in your heart to be nice to her for one day? Why are you always like this? I am leaving. Nina, Jimmy, come down. We are leaving. She can live here alone and think about her actions.
I ran to Dad, but Jimmy caught my arm and begged me to stay. I told him I couldn't be with Mom, and I left him with tears in his eyes. After the divorce, Mom and Jimmy moved out of town, and I couldn't even say goodbye to him. I missed him so much all the time and wished he'd come to us. Now that Jimmy was gone, I had to step up for myself. Instead of focusing on what others had to say, I busied myself with my favorite thing, cheerleading. When I was in 9th grade, I joined the squad and was one of the best. One time, my squad and I were cheering for our rugby team, and right when I did a backflip, my laces came undone and one of my sneakers went flying and hit a player from the rival team and boy. The guy looked pissed. Look, I'm so sorry. It just flew. I didn't tighten my laces, maybe? You know, I can't do my laces. Please, I'm really sorry. It was totally an accident.
No need to sweat. Here you go. Your other shoe, Cinderella.
Saying that, he ran off back to the field. Throughout the game, the guy had a grin on his face and kept giving me glances. OMG, Atlas is totally into you. Yeah, he is so checking you out. And at the end of the game, when he threw me a flying kiss, the crowd cheered, and I felt butterflies in my stomach. Before going home, we exchanged numbers and soon started talking regularly on the phone. Soon, Atlas and I started dating. Atlas went to this really big private school that had the best rugby team. He was sweet, but for some reason, he always had something to say about my dress choices. Not that I cared. Just a few days later, during break, the lunch area was jammed-packed. But luckily, I spotted an empty seat, and the moment I sat, the girl next to me screeched, "Excuse me? Why are you sitting here? Please leave." Oh God, it was Maya. She was a year senior and was the captain of the school's science club. She thought she was above everybody just because she had some high IQ. Shut up, Maya, and let me eat my lunch. It's not like you own the bench. Oh, I see you desperately want to hang out with the smart kids, but we have a certain set of rules. Like, we only mingle with people who match our intellect. We can't sit with insta-good bimbos. So please, shoo off. As if I care what you have to say. I only got up once my lunch was finished. I wasn't afraid of some random arrogant wannabe like her. A couple of days later, Atlas invited me to his home for a party because he had won a big game and actually gave me clothes to wear because he thought nothing in my wardrobe was suitable for his party. But I was hell-bent on wearing whatever I wanted to.
Ugh, why couldn't you wear the dress I got you? Anyways, you do look good in this too.
I know, you kind of look okay yourself. Atlas, your place is pretty. You're rich. And you like rich boys, don't you? Wow. Atlas, I didn't know you invited the human version of period cramps. Maya glared at me. Just when she was about to come at me, Atlas stepped in between, looking seriously nervous.
Maya, please. Nina is my girlfriend and my guest. And Nina, this is my sister.
Sister? Out of the entire population on Earth, Maya had to be Atlas's sister? Why, oh why? When Atlas was cutting his victory cake, he had me by his side and it made me feel better. Perfect. Now all the pictures will be ruined because this bimbo will be in them. Oh, thank God I know Photoshop. You do? Oh, too bad you can't Photoshop your ugly personality. That sort of made the witch snap. And just as Atlas was about to put a piece of cake in my mouth, Maya pushed me so hard that Atlas and I both ended up falling on the cake. That did it. I jumped on Maya and had her hair in my grip, but Atlas freed her from me, and seeing everyone look at me like I am some psycho, I felt so gutted that I instantly left the party and walked home. I stayed in my room all weekend. Atlas seemed to realize his mistake and apologized like a million times. And in the end, I had to forgive him. It wasn't his fault. His sister was a jerk. When I returned to school on Monday, I was in for a huge surprise. As I was entering the library and ended up accidentally opening the door in a guy's face. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Are you hurt? When the guy looked at me, I literally felt air knocked out of my lungs. It was Jimmy. Jimmy! Oh my God, I can't believe it! My brother is back! It's like the happiest day of my life! I missed you so much! How's Mom? I missed her too. I want to meet her.
Stay back. And it's James for you. We might be back in town, but that doesn't mean we are family again. Don't you dare call me your brother again.
He left me in complete shock. What had happened to the brother that loved me? Soon I learned that Jimmy was in the 11th grade, and in no time he became the most popular guy in school because of his biker boy vibes. Every girl wanted to be with him, even Maya. One time I saw Jimmy walking home after school, so I quietly followed him. When I saw Jimmy enter the house, I snuck in through an open window, and seeing Mom, I couldn't control myself and instantly ran to her. Mom, are you all right? It's me, Nina. Nina? Oh my God, how did you get here? Did Jimmy bring you here? I had been asking for so long to take me to you, and here you are. Sweetie, I want to apologize for…
Apologize for what, Mom? You don't have to be sorry for anything. And you followed me? I can call the cops.
Sure, what are you gonna tell them? My sister came to meet her mom and I want to press charges?
She is not your freaking mom. You are not my sister. You are just a backstabber. I know everything. Mom told me how she took you in, and because of you, her home was wrecked.
Jimmy, stop. That was the past. Took me in? What was he talking about?
Oh, confused, are we? I am sure you have questions. Go ask your dad.
His words made my head spiral, and when I reached home, I confronted Dad, and the truth shook me to the core. Apparently, I was the result of an affair Dad had. My real mom didn't care for me, so Dad had to bring me to his home. Oh my God, it all made so much sense now. No wonder Mom couldn't love me. I reminded her of your betrayal. I know exactly the kind of person I don't want to become now. I was so mad at Dad, but I needed to talk to Jimmy and Mom. So when the next day at school I saw Jimmy, I ran up to him. We need to talk. Jimmy, I know now. I want to bring Mom and you back home.
And who said we want to come back? Lay off, Nina.
As he walked away, Maya approached me, looking a little too excited for my liking. So, you know Jimmy? Don't you dare deny, 'cause I saw you talking to him. How do you know him? He is my relative. I knew him when we were kids. Okay, then set me up with him. I am trying to get him to notice me. I can't. I tried to tell Maya that I couldn't just make Jimmy like her, but she constantly kept threatening me how she could make Atlas break up with me if I didn't talk to Jimmy. I just ignored her, but the very next day when I came to school, I was shocked to see Maya walking with Jimmy, holding hands like a total puppy in love. What? What game was Jimmy playing? I needed to know. So when I spotted Jimmy in the empty hallway after school, I confronted him. What the heck are you up to? I know you don't like Maya. Why are you with her? She is my boyfriend's sister and I really like him. Don't ruin this for me, Jimmy, please.
So you are worried about the girl who really thinks you are beneath her. Were you ever worried about me or Mom that way?
Please don't make this complicated.
Whatever. She asked me for the winter formal, and I thought why not make her day? That's it. She isn't my type.
On the day of the winter formal at our school, Atlas was my date. Once we reached the dance, we were having a good time until we heard a scream followed by sobs. It was Maya, crying hysterically. Atlas bolted towards his sister and had her in his arms.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
That jerk, that idiot, Jimmy, he dumped me. He dumped me on freaking winter formal. I told him I liked him, and he said he didn't feel the same for me. I wanna smack him. He can't just get away with humiliating me like this.
Atlas looked furious and instantly called his friends. Maya knew where Jimmy lived, and they all wanted to go to his place and beat him up. Beat up my brother? No way. Since I didn't have Jimmy's number, I secretly called Dad and told him everything. And thank God Dad reached there and nothing happened. The next day, Jimmy came to me at school, and just when I thought he'd thank me, he started yelling at me. Why did you send that man to my place? I hate him. I never wanted to see him.
Hey, that man, our father, saved your butt. Atlas and his goons would have gotten you good otherwise, but I suppose I should have let them. The same day after school, I got a text from Maya asking me to meet her urgently in the science lab. When I reached there, someone locked the room, and I was stunned to see Atlas there, with hatred in his eyes. The rat is here, brother. What are you saying? Oh, don't act dumb. I heard you talking to Jimmy today. This was all your plan to get back at me, wasn't it, you witch? You sent your brother to make me fall for him and then dump me. You'll pay for this. He didn't even like you. You're the one chasing him. She needs to learn her lesson. What do you say, Atlas? How about I write snitch on her forehead so everyone can see what she is?
Sounds like a plan.
Saying that, Atlas lunged at me and held me tight, while Maya walked towards me with a permanent marker. I was so fed up with these two jerks. I headbutted Atlas and then kneed Maya in the stomach, making her fall. Atlas got up, but before he could reach me, someone kicked him. It was Jimmy.
How dare you touch my sister?
What happened next was messy, but luckily in the end, the principal and school's security guard came, and both Atlas and Maya were taken away. Oh God, thank you so much, Jimmy.
I want to thank you too for sending Dad that day. Perhaps it was for the best. Mom and Dad seem to be patching things up. She seems happy.
As I wiped my tears, Jimmy went down and started tying my undone shoelaces.
You still can't do them? You haven't changed a bit.
I guess I haven't. When he stood, he smiled and hugged me tight.
Come on, let's get you home.
And that moment, I knew no matter what, my family was gonna be fine. No matter what.